We've just stopped at the Bradshaw Bridge, which is a few kilometres to the west of Timber Creek, because it is apparently a good spot for checking out crocs in the Victoria River. We stayed at a gravel pit last night and it was awesome until a convoy of douchebags turned up and made a hell of a racket. But I suppose that's what you get with a free camp. Anyway, this is the Victoria River. It's pretty big and looks pretty crocky. We've seen a croc, and it's gone again. It's real big.
There he is down there.
Right there.
When we were in the Northern Territory in 2021, we stayed at a rest stop and met a couple of, I think they were Dutch tourists, and they recommended that we check out this place called Joe Creek. Anyway, we didn't because we were in a hurry and I think we just missed it. But we're going to give it a go this time. It's just a short walk and a nice gorge, so hopefully it's lives up to the expectations. There was a report on Wikicamps that it was closed, so that'd be a bit of a bummer, but it's not far off the main road anyway, so whatever, good excuse to have a rest, stretch our legs. So far it's a pretty nice little walk, but it's really hot. Like, really hot, and climbing's tough. What does Sonia reckon?
It's hot, but it's beautiful.
Hot and beautiful. Bit like me. That is pretty beautiful though.
It's very lush.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool indigenous art up here.
Yeah, some pretty cool rock art. No real context around it again though, but it looks a lot like aliens, I think. There's definitely some paintings that depict some spacecraft, long-legged beings. Yeah, I think they've encountered some aliens, and that's their story. A little bit scrambly. Cool walk. We're discussing whether it was 1.7 or 1.9 k's. Well, mine already says 1.77. So I guess Sonia might be right in it being 1.9 k's. It's definitely been pretty scrambly. Legit grade 4. Not like the fake grade 5 in Kununurra. Sonia's getting me in some of her Insta shots. Be sure to follow Travelling Dorks AU on Instagram to see all our latest updates. Don't forget to do whatever it is you do on that platform to follow us. Yeah, that's the one. We finished the walk and it was supposed to be 1.7 k's and it was actually 2.1, so there you go. It took us 51 minutes 46 seconds. Worth doing, some cool stuff to see, but it is harder than we gave it credit for. Anyway, real thirsty, gonna have a drink and hit the road. We dropped off the camper trailer at the Victoria River Roadhouse Caravan Park, I think it's what it's called, and we've just been for a little bit of an explore now that we're not dragging the camper trailer around. We went down to the old river crossing and promptly turned around because it looked way too crocky down there. Neither of us really wanted to get out of the car, so instead we're doing the escarpment walk, which is apparently 3k's return out and back. So hopefully there's some good views out there. If not, we'll just get hot and sweaty for nothing. It's pretty cool. It's been quite a climb so far, but it's all steps, so it's pretty easy. Well, not easy, but not as hard as some others. Alright, we've been going for 1 kilometre and it's really hot. And we're both pretty wrecked. And we think that there might be a different grading system in the Northern Territory to WA, because this one's supposedly a grade 3. And it's hard. And the one that we did earlier was supposedly a grade 4. And that was hard. Whereas like grade 3 in WA was just like almost a manufactured path. Anyway, I'm rambling. You get the picture, it's really hard. Can't be far, actually we can be far. I've only just done 1k, it's supposed to be a k and a half each way. Alright, we made it to the top of the walk, the escarpment walk. It was only about 1.2 k's, so not the 1.5 we were dreading. The view's pretty awesome, but it's actually, I think, a little bit better over the other side as we're coming up, because you can see the river better. Anyway, have a look and be the judge yourselves. That's the caravan park down there, Victoria River crossing. We'll head back down, I'll show you the other view. Alright, down the hill a little bit further, this is the real amazing view, if you ask me. I just really love that you can see the river properly from here. And the road. Oh, there's my ute. Pretty cool. We're knackered and looking forward to getting back to the campsite so we can have a beer. Actually, this view could be even better. Funny, the lower you get, the better it gets. It's just awesome. It's so cool up here. Just going for a bit of an explore down to the bridge over the Victoria River. See if we can spot any more crocs. You can tell we're pretty obsessed with croc spotting. Yeah. So when this joint flooded, well, maybe it was last year, no, earlier in the year. Anyway, when all the rains happened up here, the water was literally up to this bridge, all this way. There's debris on the bridge. You can't really see it here. There's some. That's a lot of water. But how good is the view? Haven't seen any crocs, but we have just been talking a lot of shit with people, so maybe that's why. There's probably been crocs swimming everywhere. What do you reckon, Sonia?
There's crocs in there for sure.
There you have it. Croc catcher Sonia reckons there's crocs in there for sure.
Croc spotter, not catcher.
Oh, croc spotter. Alright. Anyway, back to croc viewing, spotting, searching, I don't know. So just in case you thought I was full of shit, this is the debris.
Good wood in here.
Oh, good wood.
we got a bit greedy with the free camp and now we've got a four-wheel drive out of here. So let's see how we go. All right, come to your left, I guess. Okay, you're about to drop off. Bring it a bit more to the left. More to the left. Good girl, Myrtle.
Up the front here, I need some guidance on the thrust. Want to straddle the rut until it shallows up.
Okay, go right then. Put your wheel slight to the right.
Can't talk at the same time.
Put your wheel slightly to the right. Yep, roll forward from there slowly. Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, you're good.
Cut left now.
Yeah, cut left, but keep Myrtle in mind. She'll be fine.
We're at Edith Falls today. We go for a little swim. Don't know if we're going to do the full loop walk, so we've done that before. And it gets pretty hot here, so we'll see how we feel when we get to the top. It's a bit of a steep climb. And I'm only wearing my aqua socks today. Rock hoppers. Cool, another beautiful day though. Sonia. Very good, very nice. Check out my noodle.
He's so embarrassing.
I just think if I don't have a noodle, and it just so happens that straddling the noodle is the best way to swim. I mean float. This isn't really swimming. Good spot though, eh?
Good place to cool down, that's for sure.
Last time we were in the NT, we were like, wow, everything's so dangerous here. And this is Pandanus aquaticus. It'll you up. Hey everyone, we're going to go down and check out the Umbrawarra Gorge. The road in was about 20-ish k's of dirt road. A couple of little, very minor water crossings, being the dry season and all that. A little bit corrugated. We dropped a bit of air out of the tyres just to soften the ride a bit. But yeah, it's really quite nice. It's a little 500-metre return walk on a paved path to the beginning, and then another 500 metres less paved. So yeah, have a look.
I think it has to be 750.
All right, well Sonia reckons it's 750, but at the end of the day it doesn't really matter, does it? It's a bit of a walk. Far out, who brought her? Yeah, Sonia's just explained the maths to me, so yeah, she was right. So I apologise, Sonia. I'm sorry for mocking you. You were right. And who brought Sonia? I brought Sonia. And I'm glad that I did. It's gone a little bit bush bashy. Ooh. There were no signs stipulating to be crockwise, but I don't know. Back there it looked really gross, but here it doesn't look so bad. There's a lot of footprints, so I figure we're going the right way. We sort of stumbled across a swimming hole and there were some peeps in it, and we didn't want to cramp their style, so we've come down a bit further. Saw some people coming the other way and they said there was another swimming hole down here, but we don't know how far. It looks a little bit it's a little bit murky, a little bit leafy. I think you know, we've been a little bit spoiled on this trip. You know, we've had some really good swimming holes. This one's not really screaming out, jumping in. Maybe we just haven't found the right bit. Alright, we found what we think is the swimming hole, but it looks just a little bit murky. So we're not too sure. But it is real nice, like the gorge and everything.
You going for a swim?
Don't know. Yeah, I've got a dead chick we can chuck in there and see if we can lure anything out.
I've got to say, it looks better than Motorcar Falls did.
Yeah, but Motorcar Falls, there's no way for anything to get into it. In the last few weeks, a decent sized croc has been spotted near a popular swimming hole in Bitter Springs, and then a bloke got bitten at Wongai Falls, which had previously been cleared of crocs. So in light of that, we've decided to not go for a swim in that little pool, because that's not croc-wise. I just don't feel like that there's enough flow in this water. It's just a little bit still, and like that sort of upstream of it looks sketchy as. So the gorge walk was nice. That was quite enjoyable. The campground looks alright out here at Umbrawarra. But yeah, just didn't really fancy going in for a swim, even if not for the whole like morbid fear of crocodiles, but just didn't look really like very nice water. That's alright. It was nice to come out here for a little drive, check it out, and now we're all sweaty and gross, so we'll head home.